Okay, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to our class number 14. A nombre del Centro de Educación y Capacitación para los Trabajadores de EDUCT, les damos la bienvenida a nuestra clase número 14. Ok, vamos a comenzar con future with going to. Okay, let's summarize. We started with going to, and we said that going to is not a tense. No es un tiempo verbal. Es una estructura especial que utilizamos para hablar sobre el futuro. Our structure is subject plus verb to be, am, is, or are, plus going to, and the verb in infinitive and the rest. And we got some examples there. I am going to buy a new car. She's going to buy a new car. They are going to buy a new car. So we have our subject, our verb to be in simple present, going to, the words going to, our verb in infinitive, el verbo en infinitivo, buy, comprar un nuevo carro. Okay, we check the contractions. I'm, his, their. And we check the uses. Checamos también los usos. Para intención, cuando ya teníamos tomada una decisión o la intención de hacer algo antes de expresarlo. Ya teníamos una decisión hecha antes de hablar. Okay, John won the lottery, so he says. Él ganó la lotería y ya había pensado en comprar un Porsche, pero hasta después él lo dice. Y cuando ya él lo dice, forma parte de un plan, algo que va a suceder. I'm going to buy a Porsche. Then, okay, in these examples, we had an intention or plan before speaking. The decision was made before speaking. Okay, en estos ya teníamos una intención o un plan antes de hablar. Going to for prediction. We often use going to make a prediction about the future. Para hacer una predicción sobre el futuro. But this is very important. Our prediction is based on present evidence. Nuestra predicción está basada en evidencias. Okay, for example, here. The sky is very black. It's going to rain. Sabemos que cuando está nublado va a llover. Okay, nuestra evidencia es que ya ha sucedido antes. Okay, we check the structures. Affirmatives. We start subject, verb to be, am, is, or are, going to, verb in infinitive, and the rest. Negative, subject, am, is, or are, plus not. It can be a contraction too. Verb in infinitive, and the rest. And for interrogatives, I start with my verb to be, am, is, or are, plus the subject, plus going to, plus the verb in infinitive, and the rest. Ok, empiezo con mi verb to be. Como siempre, invierto sujeto y verb to be, o sujeto y auxiliar, o sujeto y modal verb, like can or could. Okay, we check again this, the contractions. I'm going to do, you're going to do, he's going to do, she's going to do, it's going to do, we're going to do, you're going to do, and they're going to do. Remaining exercise. Okay, the Google Forms. Okay, so today we're going to start with this. It says, choose the best option of the verbs below to complete each sentence using the correct form of going to. Okay, I have here some sentences and I have here some verbs in infinitive form. Tengo algunos verbos en infinitivo. Si tengo que usar going to, únicamente voy a poner el am, is, or are plus going to plus the verb in infinitive. Okay, for example here, I to South America. So, which better fits better this? ¿Cuál verbo queda mejor con I to South America? Stay, not stay, do, buy, not go, not visit, travel, go. Okay, so I'm going to choose travel. And I'll say, I'm going to travel I'm going to travel to South America. Okay, and that's going to be my first sentence. I have my subject verb to be in present plus going to plus the verb in infinitive. I'm going to travel to South America, and this is going to be a plan. Okay, so please continue with the rest and then we check. Okay, please. Okay, time. Let's check. But before that, I got your mails and you were telling me a lot of things. Okay, first, me están preguntando sobre sus evaluaciones. Chicos, yo no tengo acceso a sus evaluaciones. Yo paso los formularios y se califican automáticamente. Okay, so let's check. Number 2, my sister, mi hermana, married next year. So which verb do we use? I'm going to choose the verb get. But how do I say it? My sister, verb to be, is going to get married. Mi hermana va a casarse el próximo año. Is going to get married. Okay, our next sentence. Let me see what's happening here. Next sentence. We lots of sightseeing on holiday this summer. You remember what was the meaning of sightseeing? Turistear, okay? But we're going to choose the verb do. And first of all, verb to be, we are or we're. It's possible to use we're going to do lots of sightseeing. Vamos a turistear en vacaciones este verano. Number 4, day in hotels this year. Number 4, so which one did you choose? Okay, I have a negative here, so I will say they aren't going to stay in hotels this year. Ellos no van a quedarse en hoteles este año. Maybe in your holidays. Okay, next sentence. Number 5. My parents a new house in the countryside. Mis papás una casa nueva en el campo. Of course, right? Number 5. The verb buy. Are, because it's a plural, are going to buy. Van a comprar una casa nueva o una nueva casa. My parents are going to buy a new house. Okay, a new house. Let me move this thing. I think it was by idea to put it like that. Oh my god, what happened there? Yeah. Okay, next, number 6. I to the cinema tonight. Do you want to come with me? We just have stay, not go, not visit, and go. So obviously, is the verb go, right? But what should I do if I have two verbs go? I'm going to go. I repeat the verb, ¿ok? No importa, lo repito. No importa que aquí ya esté going, de todas maneras tengo que poner el go again. Voy a ir. Okay? I'm going to go to the cinema tonight. Do you want to come with me? Voy a ir al cine esta noche. ¿Quieres ir conmigo? Our next sentence is number 7. It says, he to university after school. He to university after school. So, stay, not go, not visit. Which one do you think it goes there? Of course, it says he to university after high school. He isn't, because we have a negative, isn't going to go to university after high school. Él no va a ir a la universidad después de la prepa, por así decirlo. He isn't going to go to university after school. So, él no va a estudiar una carrera, right? Number 8, we big cities when we go to France. We just have stay and not visit. Not visit, of course, right? So I'll say, okay, well, we're not going to visit big cities when we go to France. No vamos a visitar ciudades grandes cuando vayamos a Francia. And of course, our last one, the verb stay. Okay, so the verb stay. We're going to stay in small towns. Vamos a quedarnos, vamos a permanecer en pequeñas ciudades. Okay, so those are going to be my answers. You can take a screenshot if you want, or you can wait to the presentation. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to start today. Will for future predictions. Ya hablamos de going to, que no es como tal un tiempo verbal, pero nos sirve para hablar sobre el futuro. Voy a viajar, va a casarse, no van a estar. But what happened with will? Okay, we normally use will to speak about the future. It is always combined with another verb. Usamos will para hablar sobre el futuro y siempre está combinado con otro verbo. Since will is classified as a modal verb like can, would, could, should, it has the same characteristics. Will es un modal verb, igual que can, igual que could. Los otros no los hemos visto, pero los vamos a ver. ¿Ok? Y como es clasificado como modal verb, tiene las mismas características. Una de ellas es que siempre debe ir combinado con otro verbo. ¿Ok? No puede ser nuestro verbo principal porque no es un verbo como tal, únicamente le da el tiempo de conjugación al verbo. It does not change in the third person. No cambia en terceras personas, como son he, she, or it. ¿Okay? Cuando usamos will, he, she, or it no sufren cambios, igual que con can, igual que con could. It is always combined with another verb in the base form. Okay, as I told you, siempre está combinado con otro verbo en su forma base o en infinitivo. And we don't use it with do in questions or negatives. No lo usamos con do. Nuestro auxiliar do no lo usamos aquí en preguntas o en negaciones. Now, let's check the uses. Okay, first. We use will to speak about the future. Usamos will para hablar sobre el futuro. Y siempre está combinado con otro verbo. Es clasificado un modal verb como un modal verb. Por lo tanto, tiene las mismas características. No cambia en tercera persona, siempre está combinado con otro verbo y no utiliza do como auxiliar. ¿Okay? Estas serían nuestras características de los modal verbs, que no cambian con tercera persona, que van acompañadas de otro verbo, que sería el verbo principal de la oración, y no usamos do para hacer preguntas o negaciones. Okay, now let's check the uses. Our uses. First use, we use will to show we are deciding something while we're speaking. Okay, usamos will para mostrar que estamos decidiendo algo mientras estamos hablando. Example, do you like tea or coffee? That's the question. ¿Quieres té o café? And the answer is, I'll have tea, please. Acabo de tomar una decisión, so I use will. I'll have tea, please. Or I can say, I will have tea, please. That's the contraction. Apostrophe double L. Use number 2. This is often to make offers and promises. Este es a menudo para ofrecer algo o hacer promesas. Para hacer un favor, por ejemplo. I left my money at home. Dejé mi dinero en casa. And the other person says, don't worry, I'll pay. No te preocupes, yo pago. Me estoy ofreciendo a pagar. Okay, I left my money at home. Don't worry, I'll pay. Or another conversation. Can I tell you a secret? ¿Puedo contarte un secreto? And the other person says, of course. I promise I won't tell anyone else. Claro, te prometo que no voy a decirle o que no le diré a nadie más. In this case, we can translate it as, en este caso lo podemos traducir como yo pago, pero es más como yo pagaré, ¿no? En español lo usamos así como yo pago, but in English has the same meaning. And our use number 3, we can make a request with will. Podemos pedir algo con will. For example, will you take a photograph? ¿Podrías tomarnos una foto? Will you take a photograph? Or will you give me a lift to the cinema tomorrow? A lift, as we say in Spanish, un ride. Well, in English, it's a lift. Okay, so will you give me a lift to the cinema tomorrow? Or, aventón, ¿podrías acercarme pues al cine mañana? So, requests, offers and promises, and we're deciding something while speaking. That are going to be the uses of will. deciding something while we're speaking, offers and promises, and requests. Let me put it in yellow. Now, let's see the structures. As will, it's a modal verb. Como will es un modal verb, we're going to start with our subject. Then I have will, my verb in infinitive, and the rest. Subject, will, verb in infinitive, and the rest. Look at here. We will play football. He will play football. Él jugará fútbol. Ya no es va a jugar. He's going to play football. No. In this case, it's él jugará fútbol. In negatives, subject plus will not or the contraction of will not, won't, plus the verb in infinitive and the rest. Okay? He will not play football. He will not play football. Subject will not, verb in infinitive, and the rest. And our next, that is interrogatives. We start with will, then we have our subject, our verb in infinitive, and the rest, and the question mark. Will he play football? Él jugará fútbol. Él no jugará fútbol. Él jugará fútbol. Okay, and here we can say will not, or also I can put he won't play football. Okay, the contraction of will not. Now, if you want, you can take in screenshots right now for me to change. Okay, next. So we have the forms. We have full forms and short forms, or the contractions. I will be I'll. I will, I'll. You will, you'll. You will, you'll. He will, she will, it will. He'll, she'll, it'll. He will, she will, it will. He'll, she'll, it'll. We will or will. We will or will. You will or you'll. Remember that this is tú and this is ustedes. Or they will, and they'll. Okay, repeat after me, please. I will or I'll. You will, you'll. He will, he'll. She will, she'll. It will, it'll. We will, will. You will, you'll. They will, they'll. ¿Ok? Es como decir nuestro pronombre normal, pero agregándole una L al final. I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll, will, you'll, they'll. Okay, and of course we have the just no questions with will. También tenemos las preguntas con will, but the just no questions. You remember? Las preguntas que se responden con sí o con no. Example, will you help me? ¿Me ayudarías? ¿Me ayudarás? Yes, I will, or no, I will not. Sí, lo haré, o no, no lo haré. Or the contraction, no, I won't. Will you help me? Yes, I will. No, I will not. Or no, I won't. Okay, so let's check it again, everything. Use number 1. We use will to show that we are deciding something while we are speaking. Para demostrar que estamos decidiendo algo mientras hablamos. Do you like tea or coffee? Pregunta y la decisión. I'll have tea, please. It could be, for example, in a restaurant. Number 2. This is often to make offers and promises. Offers and promises. Ofrecimientos o promesas. I left my money at home. Don't worry, I'll pay. Me estoy ofreciendo a pagar por ti. And can I tell you a secret? Of course, I promise I won't tell anyone else. Promise. Okay, te prometo que no voy a decirle a nadie más. Okay, promises. Next, to make requests. Will you take a photograph? Para pedir un favor. Will you take a photograph? Will you give me a lift to the cinema tomorrow? ¿Me darías un ride al cine mañana? ¿Me tomarías una foto? ¿Ok? No siempre es me tomarás. Las terminaciones das, no. Acuérdense que todo depende del uso que le estemos dando. Porque, por ejemplo, will no lo usamos para planes. Para planes, do you remember? We use going to. Okay, so we check the structures, subject, plus will, plus verb in infinitive, and the rest. He will play football. He will not play football, or he won't play football. Will he play football? Will he play football? The full forms, I will, I'll, you will, you'll, he will, he'll, she will, she'll, it will, it'll, we will, we'll, you will, you'll, and they will, they'll. Now, just no questions. Will you help me? Yes, I will. No, I will not. Or no, I won't. You remember that when we use can, we answer with can too. Cuando usamos can, por ejemplo, o could, por ejemplo, la respuesta la usamos con can o could, igual, right? Yes, I will, or no, I will not, or no, I won't. We don't have the contraction in affirmatives. No tenemos contracción cuando respondemos con sí, okay? Remember that. Now, here I have an exercise. It says, complete the sentences with will or won't. Completa las oraciones con will o won't. Our first sentence says, the movie starts soon. Let's find a seat and sit down. La película comienza pronto. Comenzar pronto. Encontremos un asiento y sentémonos. Okay, here I have will 9 times and won't 4 times. Tengo las veces exactas que necesito usar cada uno. Your friend be at the party? Yes, she. ¿Tu amiga está en la fiesta? Sí, ella. Hello, Mr. Smith. This is Peter. I be at work today because I'm sick. Hola, Mr. Smith. Habla Peter. Yo estaré en el trabajo hoy porque estoy enfermo. Number 4, my brother. Speak to me because he is very angry. My brother, hablarme porque está muy enojado. Next, you be 20 years old next month. No, I. ¿Tendrás 20 años el próximo mes? No, yo. Number 6, I bake some cookies tomorrow. Yo hornear algunas galletas mañana. Are you ready to order? Yes, thank you. I have a burger, please. Okay. ¿Está listo para ordenar? Sí, gracias. Yo comeré una hamburguesa, por favor. Okay, number 8. Maybe it rain tomorrow. It maybe and maybe it. Okay, so here try to analyze what does the phrase want to say. Maybe it rain tomorrow or and maybe it what? Puede que llueva mañana y puede que no. Okay, so number 9. You marry me? Yes, I. Okay, remember, how do we answer? ¿Cómo contestamos con will? Yes, so you're gonna have just 5 minutes to complete this part and then we check. Okay, please. 5 minutes is starting now. Okay, time. So let's check. This is complete the sentences with will or won't. Number 1. The movie starts soon. Let's find a seat and sit down. So it says que la película va a empezar o empezará pronto, right? So affirmative, we use will. The movie is my subject. Then I have will, my verb in infinitive form, start, and the rest. The movie will start soon. Let's find a seat and sit down. Okay, number 2. Your friend be at a party? Yes, she. Okay, first, affirmative. Or, well, it's a question. Will your friend be at the party? Tu amiga o tu amigo estará en la fiesta? Will your friend? And then we answer yes. Can I use won't? Not right, because I have yes here. So I'll say yes, she will. Yes, she will. Sí, sí estará. Then number 3. Hello, Mr. Smith. This is Peter. I be at work today because I'm sick. So, I'm sick. Estoy enfermo, así que no estaré en el trabajo hoy. I won't be at work today. Hello, Mr. Smith. This is Peter. Subject, will not, or the contraction won't. Then I have my verb in infinitive. Tengo el verbo to be, pero está en infinitivo, right? Porque en presente, you know that is, am, or are. And in past, was or were. So infinitive form is be. At work today because I'm sick. Porque estoy enfermo. Number 4, my brother speak to me because he's very angry. Mi hermano hablarme porque está muy enojado. So, ¿va a hablarme o no va a hablarme? Of course not, right? So I'll use won't. My brother won't speak to me because he's very angry. Won't. Will not, or the contraction won't. I have my subject, mi sujeto, then I have will not or won't, my verb in infinitive form, speak, and the rest. Number 5, you be 20 years old next month? No, I. Okay, so for questions, remember that we start with will. Will you be 20 years old next month? ¿Vas a tener o tendrás 20 años el próximo mes? And my answer is the negative. So I'll use no, I won't, or it could be true, no, I will not. Okay, whatever you prefer. I will not or I won't. Then number 6, I bake some cookies tomorrow. I will bake some cookies tomorrow. Yo voy a hornear algunas galletas mañana o hornearé algunas galletas mañana. Okay, number 7, are you ready to order? Yes, thank you. Again, because of course we don't answer in a negative form, right? We don't say, I won't have a burger. So it's completely, and it is obvious to be an affirmative sentence. I will have a burger, please. Yo comeré o yo pediré una hamburguesa, por favor. Number 8, maybe it will rain tomorrow. Quizá lloverá mañana. Ok, lloverá. En Spanish, en español, no ponemos un sujeto. No decimos esto lloverá mañana. No. We just use lloverá. But in English, I have to use it. It will rain. tengo que usar un sujeto a fuerza siempre. No puedo empezar por el verbo. So, it will rain tomorrow and maybe it won't. Okay, quizá lloverá mañana y quizá no. And our last sentence, will you marry me? ¿Te casarías conmigo? Okay, no es siempre te casarás o vas a casarte, no. It depends on the use, depende del uso que le estemos dando al futuro. Will you marry me? That will be a request. And then I answer, yes, I will. Pero si fuera un no, sería no, I won't. Or no, I will not. Okay, yes, I will. So if you want to take a screenshot, this is a good moment to do it. Okay, so we're going to have a short break before we continue for you to relax and then we come back. Okay, vamos a tener un pequeño receso y en unos momentos regresamos. Okay, guys, so, okay, let's start. Perfect, guys. So let's continue. Okay, so we have two forms to talk about the future. Tenemos ya dos formas de hablar sobre el futuro. La primera es con going to y la segunda es con will. Okay, but what are the difference? Okay. Okay, about the future, yes. Intention. Okay, intention. Prediction. Or we have another one here. Uses of will. I have is number one, that we are deciding something while we're speaking. Okay, offers and promises, and requests. Okay, those are going to be the uses of will. Now, I have here an exercise here. Okay, it says choose the correct answer. Yes or no. Number one, will is used for plans. Para planes. We're not going to use will for plans. Okay, this is a no. El que usamos para planes o cosas de las que estamos casi 100% seguros es going to. Number two, will is used for predictions. Number three, I am going to is used for plans. Will is used for offers of help. Okay, para ofrecimiento de ayuda. Number six, will is used for something likely to happen. Will es usado para algo que puede que pase, que es probable que pase, likely. Number seven, I'm going to is used after I think. Let me see something. I'm going to help you with this other. We can use some words like I think, I believe. Okay, para hacer nuestras predicciones con will, podemos usar I think, I believe, ok. Yo pienso, yo creo, porque es una predicción personal. No está basada en evidencia. Recuerden que el que usamos para predicciones basadas en evidencia es going to. So, after I think. No. After I think, I use will. Okay. Next, will is used for decisions I make now. So try to analyze each of them and then we check. Okay. This is a very, very short exercise. So please try to start right now. You have 4 minutes. 4 minutes to complete this activity. Okay. Okay, time, so let's check. Let me move this thing. Okay. Will is used for predictions. What do you think? Yes or no? Of course, yes, right? Yes, we can use will for prediction as well as going to. Ambos son para predicciones, pero will es para predecir algo que no estamos muy seguros y going to basados en evidencia, ¿ok? Algo que de lo que tenemos más seguridad. Going to is used for plans. Yes. Going to is used for plans, para planes, o incluso para arrangements or appointments, para citas que ya tenemos previamente pactadas. Okay? I'm going to go to the doctor, or I'm going to go to the dentist. Voy a ir al dentista, voy a ir al doctor. Going to. Will is used for offers and help. Yes, of course. It is used for offers and help. Will is used for something likely to happen, que es probable que suceda. No, right? Es para cosas de las que no estamos muy seguros. So, no. For things that are likely to happen, we use going to. And finally, will is used for decisions I make now. Yes. Okay, while speaking. Decisiones que tomo mientras hablo. O en este momento, like this, I make now. So those are going to be the uses. Will is used for plans? No. For plans, we use going to. Will is used for predictions? Yes. Going to is used for plans? Yes. Will is used for offers of help? Yes. Will is used for something likely to happen? No. Going to is used after I think. Words like I think, I believe. No. Will is used for decisions I make now. Yes. Okay, those are the difference between going to and will. So if you want to take a screenshot, this is a good moment. Now, here I have an exercise. We're going to do this together. Okay, you're not going to have time to do this. Okay, it says, choose the correct answer. So I have going to or will in each sentence. Tengo ambas. Tengo going to y will. The first one, it says, oh, look, it is going to or it will snow soon. I'm saying, let me change. Okay. I'm saying it is going to or it will snow soon. Oh, mira, ¿va a nevar pronto o nevará pronto? Si ya sé, o sea, estoy viendo cómo se ve cuando va a nevar, entonces es que estoy hablando basado en experiencia previa. So, I will use going to. It is going to snow soon. Okay, number 2. Next summer, I'm going to or I will backpack around Europe. El próximo verano voy a ir o iré de mochilero alrededor de Europa. This is like a plan, es un plan. Por lo tanto, ¿cuál es el que uso para planes? Going to. Okay. Next summer, I am going to, or the contraction, I'm going to backpack around Europe. Okay, number 3. Ring, ring. I am going to, or I'll answer it. I am going to answer it, or I'll answer it. I'm offering. Estoy ofreciendo contestar el teléfono. No estoy haciendo una predicción, no es un plan, es un ofrecimiento. Por lo tanto, uso will. I'll answer it. It's like I'll pay. La de yo pago, the same. Yo contesto. Okay? Number 4. I think our team, I think, look at this, I think our team is going to, or our team will win the match. I think I use it with will, ¿ok? Justo lo que acabamos de ver. Que utilizamos palabras o expresiones como I think, or it could be I doubt too, dudo, creo, pienso. Ok, yo pienso, yo creo que nuestro equipo va a ganar el partido o ganará el partido. Number 5, in 2055, robots are going to or will be the teachers. I'm making a prediction. Estoy haciendo una predicción. Ambos los usamos para predecir, pero going to is based on past experience. Okay, so I cannot use going to because I'm not sure about this. No estoy segura de que sí los robots van a ser los maestros. So I will choose will, prediction. Pero predicción basada en lo que yo pienso, en lo que es mi opinión. Number 6, tonight we're going to have, or we're going to have, or we will have a birthday party for my brother. So this is what? This is a plan, right? Es un plan. Es algo que ya está pactado. Por lo tanto, we use going to, porque es algo seguro. Tonight we're going to have a birthday party for my brother. Okay, next. Number 7. SpongeBob, Bob Esponja, is going to or will work at a Krabby party tonight. Tonight. What do you think? Is this a plan? Is this a prediction? Is this an offer? Of course, this is a plan, right? Es un plan. Por lo tanto, going to. SpongeBob is going to work at a Krabby Patty tonight. I'm sure of that. Number 8. My friends are going to or my friends will go to the movies tonight. Mis amigos van a ir o irán al cine hoy, esta noche. So, what do you think? Are going to or will go? What is this? ¿Qué es esto? This is a plan, right? Es un plan. So, we use going to. Number 9, I doubt. Tengo la expresión I doubt. Dudo that he's going to or that he will pass the English test. Dudo que él vaya a pasar o dudo que él pasará el examen de inglés. What do you think? Of course, I use will, porque con este tipo de expresiones, I think, I doubt, expresiones que son para mi opinión personal sobre algo. So I use will. Okay. Number 10, he is going to or he will study for the test last night. He's going to or he will study for the test last night. Last night, that's incorrect. I cannot use last night. It will be tonight. Let me put it here. I don't know what is last night there. Tonight, esta noche. He is going to or he will study for the test tonight. Of course, this is a plan. Es un plan. Por lo tanto, he's going to. Él va a estudiar para su examen esta noche. Number 11. Be careful. You're going to or you will drop the dishes. ten cuidado. ¿Vas a tirar los platos, los trastes, o tirarás los trastes? What do you think? Of course going to, right? Because I'm sure. Estoy diciéndolo porque estoy segura que eso puede pasar. No sé qué esté haciendo la otra persona, pero estoy asegurando que podría tirar los trastes. So it cannot be will. It has to be going to. Number 12. During summer vacation, we are going to, or we will go swimming every day. What do you think? During summer vacation, we're going to, or we will go swimming every day. This is a part of a plan. So I'll use we are going to. Vamos a ir a nadar todos los días. Okay, parte de un plan. 13. I'm sure that you're going to, or that you will find your lost ring. Is this a plan? Is this a prediction? It could be right, it could be a prediction, but not based on experience. No está basada en la experiencia, solo es algo que yo pienso que puede pasar. Estoy seguro que, I'm sure, que vas a encontrar tu anillo perdido. You will find it. No puedo decir you're going to, porque ahí estaría asegurando que lo vas a encontrar. And number 14, I am going to, or I will help you carry your books. I am going to, or I will help you carry your books. What do you think? Of course will, right? Because this is an offer. Estoy ofreciéndome a cargar tus libros. I will help you. Yo te ayudaré a cargar tus libros. Offers. I will help you carry your books. Okay, so now we're going to the Google Forms. If you want to take a screenshot, this is a good moment. Okay, because I'm going to change the slide. Okay, I have here the Google Forms, o el formulario. It is very easy. It says choose the best option to complete sentences. Elige la mejor opción para completar las oraciones. Number 1, I think the game at the Olympic arena. You just have to pay attention to the structure. Solo tienen que poner atención a la estructura de cómo usamos will. Okay, I think the game will is, or will be. Será en la arena olímpica. En 300 años, in 300 years, people with flying cars. Trabajará con, viajará con carros voladores. Number 3, I think schools books in the future. Won't use, or will use. Pienso que las escuelas libros en el futuro. What do you think? ¿Usarán o no usarán? ¿Cuál será la correcta? Number 4, I to the supermarket if you like. Yo manejaré al supermercado si quieres. Okay, this is an offer. Number 5, I'm working late tonight. We have a question here. So I have to start with will. Will you? And then I got the correct form of the verb. Tengo que fijarme en cuál es la forma correcta del verbo que necesito aquí, que es cook. Okay, so this is going to be the Google Forms for today, and I want to check with you the Google Forms of our first week. Let me Okay, so I got the Google Forms of the first week, el formulario de la primera semana, para que lo vayamos revisando entre todos. Okay, choose the correct forms of the verb be. Elige la forma correcta del verbo be. Okay, if you want to check your answers, it says I Brazilian. I Brazilian. So what's the correct form of the contraction of the verb to be? ¿Cuál es la contracción del verbo to be que necesitamos? Apostrophe M. I'm Brazilian. Okay. Number 2. They from Barcelona. They are. So the contraction is they're. They're from Barcelona. Number 3. He with his Spanish friends. He, third person, contraction apostrophe S. He's with his Spanish friends. Él está con sus amigos españoles. Number 4, we American. We American. So we're American. Nosotros somos americanos from the United States. Number 5, Rome, a hot city. Rome. What is Rome? Rome is a city, right? So it's a thing, isn't it? Right? Rome is a hot city. Then next Google form. Okay, number 2, choose the correct words to complete the questions. Number 1, I got here, is she married? Is she verb to be, then I have my subject, and then I have the rest. Is she married? Then I have, is she from France? Why is she? Because I cannot say she is from France or are she from France. No puedo decir ninguna de estas dos, así que la única que me queda es is she. Number 3, Russian. Are Joe and Cindy Russian? Okay, I cannot say is Joe and Cindy because it's a plural. I cannot say Joe and Cindy are because I'm in an interrogative form. So I just have are Joe and Cindy Russian. No puedo usar la primera porque tengo el verbo to be. No puedo usar la segunda porque no está invertido el verbo to be con el sujeto. Y en la primera tengo el verbo to be de los singulares. Okay, so that's the reason. Number 3, complete each answer with the correct form of be. Are you Turkish? How would you answer? Yes, I'm, yes, I am not, or yes, I am. Of course, yes, I am, right? I cannot use yes, I'm. No puedo usar contracciones en respuestas afirmativas. Yes, I'm, not possible. So, yes, I am. Number 5, is Julia British? Julia es británica. Yes, she is, yes, she is, or yes, she isn't. Como no puedo usar ninguno de estos dos, entonces el único que puedo usar es este. Este no porque está contraído. Yes, she's, not possible. And yes, she isn't, it can be like that. It has to be no, she isn't. Para que esto fuera válido. Okay. Next Google form here. Okay, it says, choose the correct sentence. I studies every morning. Studies? Not right, because it's not a third person. No es una tercera persona, por lo tanto no es necesario que ponga la S. I study every morning or I am study every morning. Si ya tengo el verbo estudiar, no es necesario que le ponga el verbo to be. Okay, so my correct sentence is the second. I study every morning. Number 2, Eva don't work in a hospital. Eva not work in a hospital. Eva doesn't work in a hospital. So what do you think? Don't work? Don't work, not possible because I have to use doesn't work in a hospital. Eva, not work, not possible too, because I won't say not work. I have to use an auxiliary. Eva doesn't work in a hospital. Yes, that's a good one. Okay, number 3. We like this book. We likes this book. We are like this book. Of course, the first, right? Because I cannot use the letter S because it's not a third person. We likes this book. No es una tercera persona, por lo tanto, no pongo la S. And we are like this book. Not to, because my main verb is like. Tengo mi verbo principal que es like, por lo tanto no puede ser are. Tendría que ser we like this book, and that's all. And number 4, I love animals, I am love animals, I don't love animals. So I will choose the first one. I love animals as a fact, okay, como un hecho. Me encantan los animales. Then number 5, Tom, don't go to school. Don't for Tom. No, right? It's a third person, so I cannot use don't. Tom doesn't go to school. Or Tom isn't go to school. Of course, this is not possible too. Tom isn't go. No, right? No está ir a la escuela. No. So the second is Tom doesn't go to school. Tom no va a la escuela. And finally, our last Google Forms are those. Okay, here. So it says, choose a correct word order to make questions. We have like, this class, she does. Of course, if we have a question, we have to start with does. Como claramente es una pregunta, tenemos que empezar con nuestro auxiliar, que en este caso es does. Okay, next. It is also a question, but we have a WH question, so we don't have a problem. Si tenemos una WH question, no hay problema. Empiezo primero con la WH word, then I get my auxiliary, my subject, and the rest, and that's all. Okay, next, number 3. You do shopping at weekends? Go. Again, it is a question, so I start with do. I have do go you or do you go? Of course, do you go, right? Do you go shopping at weekends? ¿Te vas de compras los fines de semana? Number 4, do you to do in your free time? Like what? Okay, so then again, I have a WH question. What do you like to do in your free time? And that would be the correct answer. And number 5, like, do you do your new job? Do you like, you do like, or like you do your new job? Of course, the first, do you like? I start with my auxiliary. Do you like your new job? And you can answer yes, I do, or no, I don't. And finally, number 6, choose the correct word order to make a sentence with adverbs of frequency. Okay, number 1, he goes to bed before 2 a.m. Never. We have to use never. Si tengo que usar never, acuérdense que el orden correcto es before the main verb, antes de mi verbo principal, que en este caso es ir. He never goes to bed before 2 a.m. Él nunca va a la cama antes de las 8 a.m. Okay, number 2, sometimes studies he at night. Or, of course, he sometimes studies at night. Él a veces estudia de noche. Okay, he sometimes studies at night. And I have an affirmative sentence. And sometimes, because it's well applied, the present simple. Number 3, are closed always the windows? Always are closed the windows, or the windows are always closed. Of course, right? The windows are always closed. Las ventanas siempre están cerradas. ¿Por qué no pueden ser las demás? Porque tengo are closed always the windows y el orden ya no me queda bien. Always are closed the windows. Siempre están cerradas las ventanas. Or the windows are always closed. This is the most proper one. Este es el más apropiado. Las ventanas siempre están cerradas. Number 4. She usually eats, she eats usually, or usually eats. Of course it is letter B, right? Ella usualmente come huevos para el desayuno. Todas las demás intentan decir lo mismo, pero bueno, la que está correcta en estructura es la B. And finally, my friends sometimes run at 7 a.m. Mis amigos a veces corren a las 7 a.m. Okay, I cannot say my friends run 7 a.m. at sometimes. No, it is not possible. Mis amigos corren a las 7 a.m. a veces. In Spanish it is possible, but in English no. Sometimes run my friends at 7 a.m. A veces correr mis amigos a las 7 de la mañana. So my correct answers are those. Estas van a ser mis respuestas correctas. Ok, si quieren checarlas después. And okay, so guys, it was a pleasure. I think that this will be all for today. I see you tomorrow. Nos vemos mañana. Muchas gracias a todos. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you all.